I noticed over the last weeks that many new people enter the Pokemon TCG hobby, either as pure collectors, but also some for investing purposes. To be honest, every collector is in some way also an investor, since we all own a lot of cards or even sealed products which have a decent value, and that stacks up. Even if we do not intend to sell, we participate in the market, be it through purchases or through sales. What is helpful for you new folks entering the hobby, but also for you long established ones, is to get a rough idea which master sets have the highest values of the Pokemon TCG, what are the average values for the newer sets, and how does vintage compare to it in general versus the modern sets. With master sets, I mean here that we take a look on what it costs you if you want to buy every card of a set and complete then a full master set. I know master sets are sometimes a bit tricky to define, but we just use reverse and normal cards here. I wasn't surprised about the first place, but I was surprised about the second one. Let's directly go into the sets. Okay, the first one we got here is Gym Challenge First Edition, where we can see value of $3,600 in total from the year 2000. And we have many trainer-featured Pokemons like Blaine, Charizard, Rocket, Misty, Erika, and so on. And we will see next year another set with trainer-featured Pokemon. So maybe we will see then in 20 years again prices like this. The chase card is like $950, and then the other cards are much behind. But really cool artworks in total. Okay, let's get to the next one, which is place 14. It's Dragon Frontiers out of 2006 from X Ruby and Sapphire series, and it's just sitting below 4,000. And here we see the Delta species types, which have like the Dark type, which is not the common type of Charizard, obviously. And also it's here you can see it's a small gold star card next to the cards, and we will see many of those in the whole series, so they drive up the price then for the sets. And here Charizard is sitting above 1,000. For PSA 10s, it's much higher. So this are here average values, so we can compare it like this, since here we have all the average values from card market. But if we take a look at PSA 10 card from this Charizard, it's crazy. It's around about 17,000. But yeah, the average price you can see here. So we always use these prices. Okay, next one is place 13, which is FireRed LeafGreen. I love this. I love the games which I played much after school, coming home as a child. And it's also from EX Ruby Sapphire series, which have around about 4,000 in value. And again, Charizard is the top chase card. We will see it also often here in the whole series, which sits around about 700. And yeah, also very cool artworks here, like Mortal Receptors I really like. Okay, next one is Evolving Skies. It's on 12th place. And this is the most modern set we have in the series. And I did not expect to see any of those, to be honest. I thought we only see very old vintage sets, but yeah, Evolving Skies is really crazy since it features all the evolutions. And we will see next year a set which will include many of the evolutions. We already see the release in Japanese, but we will see beginning next year, the Prismatic Evolution. Umbreon is the top chase card, or also called Moonbreon, and it's crazy that it's around about 1,400. It just goes up at the moment, yeah, but it is like this. Also Rayquaza, really crazy 500, and then also the other evolutions. I think we mostly know the set. Then we have at place 11 the Holon Phantoms, which is also EX Ruby Sapphire. As I mentioned, mostly because of the Gold Star cards, so it's very sought after. And also we see every time the Gold Star cards on the top chase cards of the set, so the first 3 places here in this case. And also, yeah, usually values above 1,000 or around about $1,000. In total, we got like coming up to 5,000 now. And the next one we got are the Delta species. Yeah, Delta species. We have like X Ruby Sapphire again, Gold Stars again, and we have the Groudon, which is on the top place, and also around about 5,000 in value in total from the era of 2005. And what is cool with Delta Species here, this set, is that it was the origin of the Delta Species Pokemon, obviously, and included therefore some of the Umbreon Delta Species. I don't know why it's such as a low price compared to the modern one. Yeah, but it's like it is right now. mostly because of the artwork, I think. And then we have like the Flareon, Rapper, and also these are also the chase cards of this set here. One note beside it, as I did the research for this video, I looked up the prices, but this is about 1 month ago already. So I needed to get the newest data, and I noticed that we get, for every set which I have in this video, like 12 of them are now sitting 5 to 15% above the price from where I first looked them up in like 1 month ago. And only 3 are very constant, so we can see that there are many new folks are joining the hobby, and then the price go up. And so maybe in 1 month we see again another 10% increase for the master set prices. That's really very interesting, so I wanted to share this with you. So let's continue now with place 9, which is EX Deoxys, also from Ruby Sapphire. Again, Gold Star cards here. Rayquaza is the top chase card, and then Latios and Latias also. And sitting at over 5,800. Now we make a bit of the higher steps. You can see it, and yeah, I think it's a cool set. And also Rayquaza is always a fan favorite. By the way, if you want to know which of the booster packs from the current era, which is Scarlet and Violet, you should open up. You can take a look here. There I show which booster packs are the best ones to pull without losing too much money. And let's see what we get on place 8. Here we get, again, Ruby Sapphire set, Unseen Forces. And we got the Umbreon, Espeon, and Suicune Celebi on the first places. So the legendary 3 beasts we got, and also Umbreon, Espeon, and some other very sought after cards like Tyranitar, Lugia. So it seems to be logical that it have a high value, which are around about 6,000 in this place. Okay, next one. Okay, next up we got Team Rocket Returns, and it reintroduces Team Rocket with the Dark and the Team Rocket Pokemon. And also it's the first one which contains the Ghost Star cards. So here it all started from the X Ruby Sapphire series. The first ones was the Torchic, the Mudkip, and the Trico. I think the Trico is missing here, I don't know why, but usually there should also be a Trico card. As this was also a starter Pokemon and is also a Gold Star card. So maybe this value is not quite accurate. Maybe we usually have then T-Rocket on a higher place. But yes, was the first card which was featuring the Gold Star cards. Okay, next up we got place 6 with Neo Destiny, first edition. A very old set from 2002, where we have a total value now reaching up to $8,000. And so the top chase card is Shining Charizard with 1,700, which goes now really crazy. Again, the PSA 10s are out of space, it's so crazy. And also Shining Celebi. I have this in my personal collection, and it's a really cool card. Also graded at PSA 9. Okay, next up we got Expedition. Expedition base set. It's one of the 3 E-Card series. You can see here E-Card series, and it's for $9,000. We will see also the other both in the coming months. We have here, for sure, Charizard Holo, top chase card, and then the reverse holo from Charizard as well. And here, the cards are in general very expensive, and nearly every card have a high value. So it adds up then, since there are 330 cards in total here. Let's see now on the top places. Number 4, there we got the base set first edition. And here we have, again, Charizard, first edition, place 1. And I think, we know it's the set where it all started with, and it's very iconic for this reason. We got, the holographic Charizard, which is nearly a must-have for the most collectors. And also other cool cards. I think we all know it, so we can go quickly over it. And I was quite a bit surprised that we did not see the base set first edition on a higher place. So the first 3 places are from some other sets. Let's see. On the 3rd place we got another E-Card one, which is Aquapolis from 2003, which was the second one from the E-Card series, and have now a value of over 11,000, which is really huge. So if you have a master set of this, congratulations, it's really cool. And top chase cards, the Lugia for the war card for free for 2,400. I think the graded cards. So let's take a quick look at the graded card prices here. I think it's okay. It's 11,000. We got also some which are more expensive than this. Yeah, the prices are not aligned completely, but I think it's okay for the comparison since we always use the same prices for every set. So I think it's okay to compare it. Maybe we could get a bit of difference if we use the eBay values. Then it might be a bit different. But yeah, let's stick with this one since it's always calculated at the top. And yeah, also it have a nice Umbreon here in it and some other really gorgeous cards. And now the top two ones is number 2, the Legendary Collection from 2002 with 12,500 in total value. And here we can see this crazy reverse style from like the firework arts, it's sometimes called also. And it was the first set which features the reverse cards at all. So priorly we didn't have any reverse cards, and this is also the reason why I think the Legendary Collection got such a high rank, since it's one of the first ones which have these very cool reverse cards, and it was the only one which have the fireworks. Afterwards they were, yeah, you know how it looks today, and also for the other sets it was only one which have like these crazy firework arts on it, and therefore we only see here the fireworks. Yeah, so nearly every one of the reverse cards have a high value here in this set. Okay, now before we go to the first place, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite set, or which one do you like the most, and if you expected to see this ranking. And now, number 1, we have Skyridge, which is the last one from the E-card series, and the value is crazy. It's 25,000 just for the master set, and we have 330 cards. The value is so expensive, and we have many cards here with over $100. If we scroll a bit down, it's, yeah, it never ends. Nearly up to Motors, we have every card over $100, which is crazy. And for me personal, I don't like the E-card series at all, because I was disappointed as a child where I opened up the booster packs and then just got the bold edge here. I didn't like the style, and I wanted to have the old ones back, so just the base set cards. And since I don't like them until today, but I think the most people really love them. Yeah, and in general, it's for the most collectors a holy grail of a set, and also it has very low print run, which lead up to the high value of the set at all. And we can see it for every one of the E-card series, and also for EX Ruby we see many of them. And did you expect that Skyridge was on the first place? I think some of you did it, and also it was my guess as well. But I did not expect it to see Evolving Sky so high, or that the Legendary Collection made it to the second place. I expected to see only vintage sets, to be honest, or sets which are at least 10 years old in the top 15. And so crazy that Evolving Skies made it to the 12th place. Since we only have a 3-year-old set in here, it's crazy. And I found it interesting in general that the older sets did not make it in the ranking, besides the first set in first edition, the base set. I think this is because of the low amount of the cards in those sets. Often there are only below 100 cards and no reverse cards at all. As I mentioned, it was the first time in Legendary Collection introduced. And so they have a huge disadvantage compared to the other sets or master set values. Also, there has been printed massive amounts of the first sets, which could also have a high impact on the price at all, since the supply side is larger than, for example, in the E-card series, which have, because of this reason, also this high value. Since the most people left the hobby after the first 1 or 2 print runs. Also for me, I came back then with Aquapolis, I think, but I skipped the most of Neo sets and the sets in between also. And maybe this might be another reason. Okay, let's see you in the next one then.